Okay, before we look at those four spectra, how would you tell the difference between these four compounds using an IR spectra? Well, look at right here. So all of them, so amines, where's the C double bond O peak stretch of amines? Oh, the 1685, right? So compound number one, you should be able to expect 1685. Compound two, also an amine, 1685. Compound three, 1685. Compound four, is this compound amide? Now, we have an amine separated with a ketone. So this is a ketone. Where is the C double bond O stretch of ketone? 1715. Okay, so if you say 1715, that's compound 4, right? So draw the line at 1700, it helps. All right, now 1, 2, and 3, same thing, 1685. But what makes compound 1 unique? Well, compound 1, this looks like a primary amine, see that? So that's you should see two spikes at about 3300 in region number 2. Versus compound 2 look like a secondary amine, right? Just one NH bond. That's one spike. Compound 3, this nitrogen is look like a tertiary amine, so there's no spike. And compound 4 as well. Yeah. Some of you may have seen might realize that, hey, this look at an aldehyde. Should you expect 27, 2800 double peaks? We'll see. Sometimes it come up, sometimes it does come up. This is not actually it's more like an amide, right? Not an aldehyde, but we'll see. You never know. All right, let's take a look at spectrum A. All right, so every time when you have an IR spectrum, what do you have to do? Draw the line at 3000. Okay, so you see sp3ch. All right, now there's a peak right here, sp2ch. Maybe, look back right here. We don't have any alkene. This guy probably just a junk. Okay, that's the meaning behind it, why this peak comes up, but we're not going to get into it. It's things behind it. All right, anyway, so that's the region number 1. Now move on to region number 2. Look like a symmetrical broad is an OH. Do we have an OH? Do we have an OH? No, there's no OH. It's totally all this come from NH. Okay, so we're gonna go with the one spike. That's secondary amines. All right, now that's region number 2. Region number 3, draw the line at 1700. This peak right below the line. That's 16 totally in amide. Okay, so 1685. All right, so that's the compound number 2. Here we go. All right, now next one, spectrum B. Again, draw the line at 3000. sp3ch right below it. All right, I can't really see sp2ch right here, so alkene. Can't tell, but what we can tell, move on to region number 2. Region number 2 tell you there's a 2 spikes right here. That is so NH2. Okay, so primary amine looks something like that. All right, that's it. Move on to region number 3. Draw the line at 3000. What do you see? 1685 right below 1700 line. You should guess that as a 1685. This is compound 1. Okay, all right, spectrum C. Again, draw the line at 3000. Right above it, that's all sp3ch. Yeah. Move on to region number 2. Well, what is that? Ugh, that's hard to tell. Could be junk. Can't tell. All right. Move on to region number 3. Draw the line at 3000 at 1700. Above the line, that C double bond O is 1715. This one is compound 4. That's a ketone. Totally, that's a ketone. Okay. All right. Spectrum D. Same thing. IR spectrum, draw the line at 3000, right below it, sp3ch, no sp2ch right above it, no OH, no NH. Region number 2. Region number 3, draw the line at 1700. Okay. We see a peak right below the 1700 line. You should guess that as a 1685. That's a amide. Okay. So amide, no NH peak. So that's compound 3. That's it. All right. All right, so how you feeling so far? That's the 3 regions. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on to region number 4. Let's see what we got. What's going on here?